Hello, screen people. I know it kind of looks like that I just have bangs. I promise you there's hair in the back. Don't pay too much attention to it. Today we're going to be going through the Reddit thread, am I the a-hole again? I did this video kind of a while back and I kind of want to redo it again because I love giving people unsolicited advice that they didn't ask for, even though that I don't know how to navigate my own life myself. That's just the way that I cope, I guess. Let's get into the submissions. Okay, sorry. Okay, this one I did kind of maybe a little bit steal from Dylan is in trouble. If you are Dylan in trouble, if you are Dylan is in trouble, oh my gosh. If you are Dylan hi Dylan, I love you. I kind of wanted to do this one because I kind of did disagree with his take just a tad, and I want to see what you guys think also on this take as well. Am I the a-hole for asking my girlfriend to dress more sensibly on a walk? My girlfriend and I, both 30, go on this trail by the river sometimes. It is about an hour each way, and most people are in casual or sporty clothes. The first few times we did it, she wore a maxi skirt and heels, and I felt like it was really out of place. I told her after the last time that the next time she should dress more sensibly. She claimed that it was fine, but it is really out of place, and even if she won't admit it, she definitely struggles practically at the end of the trail where it is not paved. Everyone looks at her and she even gets a few comments, especially about the shoes, so I wonder if she does it for attention. All right. We went again recently and she showed up in the same type of outfit. Long skirt, heels clicking on the ground, makeup done like we were going to a dinner instead of a walk. I felt embarrassed walking next to her. Because everyone else is in athletic clothes and she stood out. I reminded her I had already asked her not to dress like that for this specific activity. She told me that I was being controlling and she can wear whatever she wants. I feel like she is deliberately ignoring what I said, but at the same time, I don't think it is unreasonable to expect her to fit the setting. Am I the a-hole for saying something? Me personally, I agree with Reddit that he is an a-hole, specifically because if you are dating someone, I'm speaking fully out of somebody that has never been in a relationship, so you know, take this with a grain of salt. But if you are dating somebody, you know how they dress before you get in a relationship. If this girl is wearing a maxi skirt and heels, it doesn't seem like she doesn't wear this on the daily basis. And if she wants to wear this to a little trail, maybe she wants to take some pictures. Maybe she feels really confident in this outfit and these are the outfits that she likes to wear everywhere. If she genuinely struggled and had a problem with it to the point where she didn't want to do it anymore, she wouldn't. But if she continually wears the same outfit or similar outfits, that means she must like the look more than her necessarily struggling, if that makes sense. And also to say, she told me that I was controlling and that she can wear whatever she wants, I feel like she's deliberately ignoring me. So to say that you're not controlling, but also saying that you feel like she's ignoring you, I mean, does she have to listen to you? Is that what you want? You want her to just listen to what you're having to say because you feel like she should be wearing the certain outfit that you feel that she should be wearing to this occasion? I think that is a little bit controlling if you are expecting a change. If you were just to bring it up to say, hey, are you comfortable in that outfit? And if she says no, then you can also suggest like, hey, you know, like we can wear more comfortable clothes so that we can walk further distances. But I feel if you are saying that you are embarrassed walking next to her, I don't feel as though you are bringing this topic up to her in a friendly manner, as you may be like portraying yourself to be. All of these things are giving, I'm embarrassed to be with my girlfriend. And if you are, then maybe you're not the right match. Sometimes in relationships, people forget how they met somebody. Like if somebody was already like this before you met them and now you're expecting them to change in certain scenarios, like people should be allowed to dress however they want to dress. Yes, I do think sometimes you can have like an opinion. Like I personally, if I'm going on a walk, I'm not gonna wear some heels and a skirt personally, but that's just because of my comfortability. But if she's comfortable in that, then she's freaking comfortable in that. I'm deeply so sick of guys who so badly want to date a girl who dolls herself up all the time, but is not wanting to deal with the reality of what is basically high maintenance women. Oh. Am I the a-hole for bringing a meat-based product to my vegan friend's dinner? I, 22-year-old female, was invited to a group dinner hosted by my friend Hannah, 23-year-old female, who's vegan. In the message, she said that it would be awesome if all of you could bring plant-based dishes so everyone can try everything. I didn't think it was a rule. I saw it as more of a suggestion. You thought the host of the dinner was suggesting that the people bring plant-based dishes to her vegan dinner. I'm from Chile and my friends love our food. So I decided to bring empanadas de pino, non-vegan, and which are vegan. I made sure to put a visible tag that showed the vegan and the non-vegan food, she didn't try none of the dishes that I brought. At the dinner, Hannah looked really upset and later texted me that I was really disrespectful for bringing animal products into her home. I apologized, but I didn't think that it was that big of a deal since I didn't force her to eat it and I brought a food that she could also eat. Also, mind you, we've already eaten non-vegan food there plenty of times, so I would have never guessed it would be such a problem. Am I the a-hole? Yes, babe, you are. Now, hear me out. I feel like her saying it would be awesome if you could bring plant-based dishes so everyone could try everything. Keyword, everything. So if you are now taking it upon yourself to say, oh no, I want these people to try my empanadas. I think that there's a occasion for everything. So if she is telling you, this is my dinner that I'm inviting everybody to, and it would be awesome if you could all bring plant-based dishes. That is her saying, don't bring anything else besides plant-based dishes because she wants everyone to try everything. Maybe she had many vegan friends that she was inviting to this dinner. Empanadas have meat in them, so the killing of an animal had to happen within this meal. There are some people that are vegan that are like, I don't even like the thought of an animal dying and people eating animals because that is so cruel. She could be one of those people, or somebody at the dinner could be one of those people. If she has already pointed out that she wants everyone to bring plant-based dishes, why then be like, you know, I want to bring my world famous empanadas that I make to this dinner? Like, I think that there's a time and a place. And if you wanted people to try this spectacular dish that you make, you host your own dinner and you give people this fine dining dish. But otherwise, if someone she has already pointed out to you that she wants you to bring vegan food. So just bring that and then go on with your day. Like, why did you have to bring something that was a different dish? Let's see what the comments say. Your vegan friend organizes a dinner and requests her friends to bring plant-based dishes so everyone can try everything. Like that, I feel like everything is very important. Like, your dish, not everyone can try. She can't even try it. Maybe she can try the vegan-based one, but she can't try the other one. Am I the a-hole for making my sister's gender reveal cake gray because she wouldn't tell me the gender? I, 23-year-old male, bake as a hobby, and I'm actually pretty good at it. Like, I get paid under the table for weddings and baby showers, kind of good. No need to flex on us. All right. My sister's pregnant and wanted me to make a cake for her gender reveal. Cool, no problem. I asked her to send me the info so that I could prep the inside classic pink or blue filling. She says, oh no, I want to be surprised too. Just make it neutral for the gender reveal and we'll all find out together. I was like, huh? So you want me to make a gender reveal cake with no gender revealed? She says she'll have someone email me the info later. That someone never did. Deadline comes, I still have no gender, so I make a cake, it's gray inside, gray outside. Just full on cement vibes. I even added a little fondant clouds for the effect. It still tasted great, but visually grim as heck. Okay, so you are self-aware that you made a grim, sad looking cake for her gender reveal party. The day comes, they cut into it. My sister looks pissed. Shocking. Her husband is confused. People start murmuring. Then she pulls me aside, like, why would you make it gray? That's so passive aggressive. Completely agree. Calmly reminded her that no one told me the gender. I literally had no data to work with. I told her I wasn't about to guess or go full on improv on someone's baby cake. Like you did. You weren't gonna go full on improv, but you made it gray inside, gray outside, and added clouds. Now my mom says I embarrassed her in front of the family and that I should have tried harder. Tried harder to do what? Summon the gender through vibes? So am I the a-hole for making the most neutral reveal cake in history? You know, it's giving like a little narcissistic. I don't know if that's just me, but he's like, I'm actually pretty good. Like, I get paid under the table for weddings and baby showers, kind of good. Like, he's hyping himself up. I think you are the a-hole simply because if you didn't know the gender, she also herself wants to be surprised. If you didn't know the gender and you're realizing that deadline is due, you're like, I need to make this cake ASAP. You text her or you call her because she is in fact your sister. So you can call her and text her and be like, hey girl, the person has still not sent me the gender of the cake. I mean, the gender of the baby. How do you want this to be done? Do you want me to ask them again? Do you want to ask them to email me? Do you want me to just make it like, you could have still made it like baby theme. Like, I feel like you could have used pastel colors, like some yellows, some blues, some pinks, some purples, some this, to make the cake look like happy vibes. And then like, if you still didn't know the gender, like that's still fine. The cake is still looking cutesy. If your sister did want like the gender inside of the cake, you have to communicate that with your sister and be like, this person still has not messaged me. They still have not emailed me. I still have zero information on the gender of this baby. So either the cake's not going to be made, or you're going to have to find a different like review system way. These are all things that you can do with communication. Just for you to go off on a limb and be like, you know what, she would want a gray cake. Gray inside, gray outside. Full on cement vibes. You said it yourself. You knew that this cake was not some cutesy little fun cake. And then you added clouds. Personally, it's giving a little like narcissistic, egotistical vibes to me. Am I the a-hole for slapping a teenager? I, 32-year-old female, was at the water park this last weekend with my husband, 32-year-old male, and my daughter. We were in one of the pools practicing swimming and keeping to ourselves. There was a group of teen boys there, and while I was working with my daughter on swimming, one of them came up behind me. I felt a tug on the strings of my top, untying it. I spun around, saw a 15 to 13-year-old with a smirk, and slapped him. Oh. This quickly caused a scene. The park staff got involved, as well as the boy's parents, who were livid at me. My husband and another lady saw this happen and confirmed that he really did grab my top. There was also cameras around the pool that kind of saw it. Wasn't the best angle. The boys' parents threatened assault charges, and I threatened sexual assault charges if they decided to go that way. Eventually, we were both asked to leave, and I haven't heard anything since. My husband still thinks I overreacted a bit, which I don't. Am I the a-hole? You, a 32-year-old woman, mom, in fact, got your top untied by a kid, thought it was funny to untie your top. I feel like in a movie, would I want the kid to get slapped? Absolutely. But in real life, it definitely is a tricky situation when you are an adult slapping a minor. Now, is it right for him to undo your top? Absolutely freaking not. That's not funny. Me, I would be telling my daughter to slap the boy. Okay, that's actually crazy. I would not do that. Talking to their parents and having the parent inflict the whatever they feel is best on the situation, that's the way to go about it. Because then, you deal with the whole them wanting to threaten assault charges. I don't know. I feel like kids just do stupid stuff like this. Like, is it right? Absolutely freaking not. But I feel like this seems like a kid thing to do, to just be like, oh, let me untie this lady's top. Ha 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 ha. He's definitely at the age 15 to 17. I feel like he definitely knows right from wrong, of knowing better. If I were this woman, I'd consider pressing charges on the teenager, not because it would necessarily go far and get them anything other than a warning, but because they need to understand that that is sexual assault. Yes, I do feel like if he's doing this to an older woman, he's probably doing this to other younger ladies, which I do feel like some punishment towards him should be implemented. But I feel like, I don't know, am I the only one that's thinking like she slapped a kid? Because it's like she spun around, saw this 15 to 17-year-old. She knew that he was young, and she saw that he was smiling, and she was just like, you know what, you kid, boom. I guess it depends on where she slapped him. Did she slap him in the face? I think people are definitely going to disagree with me on this. I feel like 100%, why are you freaking undoing anybody's top? You're freaking weird. But I don't know. I feel like if it was like an instinctual thing, like if she just was like, oh my gosh, like turned around, like felt her top come undone, she was like, oh my gosh, turned around and slapped whoever was behind. Like, I see that. But it's like she saw him smirking, and then she was like, you know what? Boom. Like, I don't know. I guess if it was just like a little, I don't know. Leave your comments and disagreements down below. Anyways, thank you all for watching this week's video. I know that somebody has to disagree with one of my opinions, because I probably was wrong at some point. So please do not hate me. Hate me in the comments. Be a little nice, be like, hey Lauren, I noticed you said this and I disagree. Say it in a nice tone. I don't want any, heckling in my comments. Please and thank you. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe and like this video. And I will see you guys in my next week's video. Or next video this week. Anyways, I love you all. And I will see you guys next week. You get the freaking point. Toodles, love you. Bye.